Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're going to be showcasing another brew review. So today's brew review is going to be of Kirin Ichiban Premium Lager. So there you go. It's a pinnacle in our country-long quest for a century. Sorry, it's getting a little blurry. I'm reading it through the dang thing and it goes blurry. Century-long quest for beer more perfected, where the finest ingredients meet attentions to every detail. Product of the USA. Quite interesting. So the thing is, I do not do a whole lot of homework or stuff like that behind it before I get through it. Alcohol by volume. I'm going to have to take that off the side here just to look at it. It's so tiny. 5% alcohol by volume, 1 pint, 3.2 fluid ounces, 568 milliliters, brewed and canned at Fort Collins, Colorado. Interesting. So, I guess they just take the, go ahead and get this going. They go ahead and take the recipe. Maybe they import the products, or maybe they, I don't know at this point. Oop, I'm sorry. So this particular brew was showcased on one of my favorite other content creators' channel, Omitsu, or Amitsu. She is a Japanese content creator. She is a exercise enthusiast, as well as a camping enthusiast, as well as a libations of sorts enthusiast. She's got great content. She goes to a lot of different places. Sometimes she goes to the beach when it's good weather. Sometimes she goes out even when it's raining. Sometimes she goes out purposefully when it's raining to get that certain type of content. She showcases not only libations of sorts, but she also showcases like camping equipment. She does solo camping. She's a fitness instructor of sorts, like a personal trainer, I think. I've been following her for some time. You can see it's a pretty good color. Look at that head. That's just been hanging on there for a while. Let me go ahead and get under the nose. Yeah, she just had, I think they have a few different types on this line. And she just did a few of those in one of her camping trips. I'd love to go camping in Japan. She's got this little like minivan kind of. It's like really like a short bus. It's kind of a box on wheels, basically a little box on wheels. It's so modified, and she's got it so set up. She can camp outside in a tent. Sometimes she takes a sauna. Wonderful times. I'd like to go over there and do some of that here in the States. Also would be just fine enough. But the sites and whatnot, the locations over there in Japan, I really would love to go to Japan. So let's go ahead and get that first palating. It's light but refreshing. It's also relatively light on the nose. I'm sorry, I passed right over that. It's got a very light barley hop kind of, like, you know, that earthy kind of ness to it. It's very, very light. A little bit on the sweeter side. It's not too bad. It's very light, but it's a light premium lager. Let's go ahead and get one more. I would say this is probably kind of a standard for the Japanese brews. We tried the Sapporo. Sapporo is in the upper northern part of Japan, Hokkaido. Snows a lot there. a lot. Not the best place to be in the worst winter. I've seen the highways that the roads they travel on when they get like heavy snows, like probably average snows really, and they have to dig those things out, and you literally have a wall of snow, and you just like going down one of these roads where it snowed so much, and they dig it out. They use these machines and these trucks and whatnot, and it just blows it and chunks it over there, and it's like walking or running through like a valley like a really tight, narrow, like valley. If you've ever been in like Arizona or Utah, you might have seen these places where they have these like cracks or like pathways where they walk between the rocks, and it just winds in through there, and it's like all you can see is rock and the sky, a narrow strip of sky. It's kind of like that. It's very interesting. But let's go ahead and move on. That head is just seriously hanging in there. This is the first brew I've showcased on the show, but also I think the first one I've ever had that's had a head like this, that head that just wants to hang on. It just wants to hang on. I've tried probably almost 10 different Japanese brews. It's very interesting that this is a product of the USA. It's not imported. So I'm very interested to figure out what it is, how they do it. Do they import the product, the ingredients, or do they, I don't know. I'm interested. I'm going to look it up. And if I find it, I might be able to slip it into the description at some point. But I'm going to take one more. And I'm so sorry. I've been a rude guest. Have a little bit. Not bad. Not exceptional. Not like crazy good or anything. But look at that head. That's the good foam is just hanging on there. Well, there it is. Kirin Ichiban Premium Lager. It's not bad. Oh, the price. I almost slipped out of here without telling you the price. It's under $3. This one was under $3. I don't remember exactly. It was like $2.80 something out the door. Because it was like $2.60. You know, it was less than $3 out the door. Of course, again, as always, you can buy these in bottles and in 6-packs, 4-packs, 12-packs, a pallet if you'd like. But there it is. If you're still there watching, go ahead and hit the like button for me. That really helps out. Whatever platform it is you're watching this on, it lets that platform know I create content that people like to watch. But if you like to make me happy, go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know where you're at, what you're drinking, what's going on. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a good one.